Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tia here. If you are new, please like and subscribe. But for today's video, I have a little product review. So basically, this company called Lisara on Amazon sent me their Triangle Power Puff makeup sponges. So these are pretty much sponges that you use when doing your makeup. So here are the sponges. This is what it looks like. It comes in a regular package of black and white sponges. This is the shape of them. They are the triangle sponges. I actually haven't used these in the past. I just started using them because apparently these are like what everybody's using now to apply foundation or powder. So they're basically these little triangle puffs that have a little strap on the back of them to put your fingers on, and then you can easily tap on the product, and apparently it helps you save product because it doesn't get absorbed by like a regular beauty blender. So these are actually way better to use when applying your makeup. So today I'm just gonna be testing it out, showing you guys how they work. I feel like they're also really soft. I bought some other cheap ones from Dollar Tree and they definitely like they've fallen apart, or like the sponges like comes out of the package and stuff. So I feel like these are actually way better quality and it's a way cheaper price as well. The company also sells lip gloss oil, hydrating lip glow oil, silicone body scrubbers, beauty highlighter wands. So like the company is very like, they have wide variety with their products, but I just have these sponges for this little review. So right now I'm just gonna apply some foundation, just a regular base coat, because I usually apply it with a brush first just to make sure I get like full coverage and everything, and then I go back and I smooth it down with a beauty blender. But right now I'm just gonna try using these sponges to blend it in. Keep in mind, this is not a makeup tutorial. That's why I'm kind of like rushing to put this on. I'm just want to show you guys how the sponges work. So I'm trying to go fast through this part. Okay, so I have my foundation on that I just simply applied with the brush, but now I'm just going to take one of the sponges and just pat in my foundation, because when you're applying foundation with a brush, it tends to leave really streaky marks and you can see the lines and everything. So I like to just go over with any kind of sponge, but I just wanted to try these out because these actually feel really soft on the skin, and you can see like it just makes everything really smooth. Just patting it on, make sure you have a good base. I also did put primer on before this, and I know you can still see like my bags and everything, but that's because I have like really bad dark circles and they're hereditary because I've tried everything to get rid of them. But oh wow, see like that's why I like these triangle sponges, because they can actually get into your eye creases. Like I know I still got bags and everything, but it's like really putting everything into its place. It's like a perfect shape for the corner of your eye. Now that the foundation is on, I'm going to take my concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is what I use to typically cover my dark circles. I have like a million different concealer brands because I really haven't found one that can actually cover my dark circles. So I pretty much just use this one. It is the same shade as my foundation pretty much, and then sometimes I go back in with a lighter concealer in my inner corners. So normally for this I go in with like a tiny brush, but that's kind of been getting annoying recently, so I wanted to see if I can try using these sponges to apply foundation as well, because a lot of people mostly use these sponges when they're applying their powder, their setting powder and everything, but I actually like putting on my foundation with sponges sometimes. Okay, see, look how, okay, they're kind of disappearing. As you can see, I'm able to get into the creases of my eyes without like moving my sponge around or everything, because when you're using a beauty blender, those are obviously like a round egg shape and like it's really hard to get in the crease. But with these sponges, they fit easily between your eye and your nose without like getting in the way of your eye or messing anything up. I take the second lighter shade. This one is by Juvia's Place. It is a black owned beauty brand, and I feel like this concealer is actually way too light for me, so that's why I only do like a little dab. As you can see, like it's super bright, but I think I just picked up the wrong shade because I was in a rush when I was at Ulta. But now we're gonna take the sponge, go back in, blend this in to the inner corner, The sponge gives it a smoother application. So I definitely see a difference when I use a sponge versus when I use a brush, and that's why I'm definitely going to try and incorporate more spongy products into my routine, because every time I use a brush, my makeup just doesn't come out as awesome as it does when I use a sponge. Now that the makeup is on, I'm going to take my setting powder. So this is also Juvia's Place setting powder as well. I feel like a lot of their products work well on my skin, so I'm just gonna go in with the little powder puff right there, get a little bit of product. A lot of people, they use like a little bit of powder, but I like to actually go in. Otherwise, I have really bad creasing under my eyes, and like then my dark circles are gonna show. So I like to go in and actually like pat it into my creases, and then I like to let it set a bit under my eyes so I can get a smooth application. Like, you can't really see my dark circles as much, and obviously after I do my bronzer and the blush and the highlight and everything, it'll actually pull the look together. That's why these sponges are so necessary, because they can actually help your makeup routine. Look how smooth my skin looks, and even on camera, I feel like my camera is only an iPhone 12, but it's like high definition and everything. You can see that a lot of my dark circles have disappeared simply by like flattening out everything with this sponge. So pretty much I have a nice solid base on. I feel like this is the smoothest my base has ever looked, because like I said, like this is the first time I'm using these sponges, and it actually came out way smoother than I thought. So this is what I'm gonna be using from now on, and luckily I think it came with 12 in the package, which is actually a lot, because as you guys can see, like I'm gonna put stuff on the screen and I'm gonna put the link in the description, but as you guys can see, this is a really cheap product and you are getting your money's worth, because there are various sponges in here. And I know a lot of people like to reuse their sponges as well, because me, like I'm kind of guilty of it. I've had an old beauty blender for the past like couple years. Like I'm just bad at replacing stuff, especially makeup. So for these are actually reusable, or you can throw them away, and they're easy to take with you as well, because I have a trip coming up and I definitely plan on packing a few of these with me, because it's just more compact than taking a whole like thick beauty blender with me. So these can easily fit in my makeup bag. So I'm gonna order these from now on, but make sure you guys check out their website on Amazon as well, because like I said in the beginning, they do have a lot of cool beauty products for a good cheap price. So I definitely am going to order some other stuff from their brand, and I'm going to recommend it to people, because I like recommending stuff to people that I know actually works, because I'm not one of those like fake YouTubers that are just gonna be like, oh yeah, like buy everything that I'm recommending and advertising, blah blah blah. Like, no, I'm gonna tell you when a product is good, and I feel like these sponges in a pack are a good bang for your buck, so that's why I really like them. Make sure you guys check it out. Once again, their brand is called Lisara. I'm gonna put everything in the description so you guys can click it. All of my links are in my link tree on my Instagram and my TikTok, so make sure you guys go follow me on those platforms, and I'll see you guys in the next product review.